Your listing report inside of ProfitTree is giving you a full breakdown of how your listings are performing inside of your Etsy shop. This is not like a product report. In the listing level, it's showing you the whole sales revenue of the listing, where the products is breaking up your unique variation options. So you can see things like the most recent listings that had made sales. You can sort this by the best sellers, so the ones that had the highest amount of units sold. You can sort it by the most profitable. So just because a listing makes the most sales, so like on this one there's 34 units sold, this one is actually making more profit than this one. You can also see your top trendsetters, so which listings are on the highest uptick for the time period that you select up here. So if you see that you have listings that are taking off compared to the previous time period, then you may want to consider making more of those listings. Now we give some other really cool high-level insights here. We calculate your break-even ROAS for you. Your break-even ROAS is what you would need to see in return on ad spend in your Etsy account if you wanted to break even after all of your costs. So if you're running Etsy ads on this listing, just to break even, you would need to hit a 3.66 break-even ROAS. In order for this to be accurate and your profit margin to be accurate and your operating profit to be accurate, you need to go ahead and add your cost of goods sold or your product costs to all of your listings inside of your COGS management tab. So if you have not already come in here and added your product costs to your listings, you're going to either want to do it by grabbing a bunch of these products and adding a cost, or by going to the integrations tab and integrating Printify and Printful. What's really cool is if you click on a listing, you can get an even deeper dive into the sales data of that listing. So you can see a graph of all time and what actual variation options in that listing is making you the most money. So if I sort this by operating profit here, you can see that the top variation option is actually this 12 by 18. And this is the size that is making us the most money for the time period selected. A lot of times the unique variation option that's actually making us the most money isn't being well advertised in the title, the tags, the photos. And so this data is very helpful in allowing you to understand what the buyers are wanting the most, so you can optimize more of what is actually working on the individual variation option level. We only show listings in the listing report that have actually made sales for the time period selected. We do not show all listings here because a lot of shops have tens of thousands of products, so it's more valuable for you to only focus on the products that have actually made sales for your time period selected. The most important column here that you're trying to optimize for is your profit percentage. So are you hitting your target profit margins on your products, as well as are we making more listings of what is working and what is at the top? So if we look at the top most profitable listings here, we want to do more of what's working in our top 10 listings so we can continue to optimize on what our buyers actually want. You also can export an entire report here if you want to use this somewhere else, and you can also adjust the columns for only the data points that you want to see. If you guys have any questions, we are online Monday through Friday every single day, so do not hesitate to reach out with any questions.